Why you're scared of eggs, but not the bomb. Why is a $15 sandwich scarier than a global apocalypse? Because you can't ignore hunger, but you've been trained to ignore the unthinkable. The system has ground you down so far that your fight or flight response is triggered by a QR code at a bistro instead of a geopolitical meltdown. You're not responsible for being stressed. You're being held hostage by a reality where immediate survival has become a luxury.
Have they traded your future for a stable inflation rate? The suits love it when you're desperate. A desperate person doesn't protest a war. They just look for a second job. By making the basics of life, bread, rent, fuel, prohibitively expensive, they've successfully localized your fear. You're too busy calculating sales tax to notice the machinery of conflict being greased in the background. It's a genius-level distraction.
When did the end of the world become background noise? We've been fed a steady diet of disaster cinema and doom scrolling for so long that a nuclear threat feels like a bad Netflix trailer. But a $9 bag of chips? That's real. That's tangible. The Gaza model applies here too. Enclosure isn't just walls. It's the financial inability to move, to act, or to even think beyond the next billing cycle. Is adulthood just a fancy name for perpetual debt? They want you terrified. If you're scared of the bill, you're compliant. You'll take the soul-crushing job, you'll keep your head down, and you'll keep the machine running. They've swapped the red menace for the red balance sheet. It's a quieter, more efficient way to maintain a draft without ever having to call it one. Are you going to die for a line graph or live for something real? Stop letting the price of milk dictate your level of outrage. The suits want you small, scared, and staring at your bank app. Break the cycle. Realize that your fear is being harvested. Refuse to accept a world where survival is a subscription service. If we're going down, let's go down with our eyes open, staring at the people who made us more afraid of a grocery aisle than the end of the world.